Just kidding, it's just me. Hey world. So, yes, it is the Halloween time. We are in the Halloween spirit. Check out, my shirt is very Halloween. So, I decided to make a Halloween video where I rank, almost all the vampires I have seen in media. I made a list, but it's probably probably not everything that I have seen. I'm probably forgetting a few things, a few important vampires. Um, Also, I have not seen a lot of popular things. Like I have not seen Bram Stoker's Dracula or Blade. So, it's on my list. It's on my list. I will get to it at some point. So, before we begin, don't forget to subscribe if you like what I'm making. And vampires are I just want to say, vampires are my favorite supernatural creatures. I'm actually being a vampire this Halloween, and I will post pictures of it and maybe a little short of me just being a vampire. God, I'm just so bouncy today. I've been feeling pretty good recently, so I'm a bit bouncy. So let's just get into it. I have my list right here. And scoot over so next to me you will see who I am talking about. So I am ranking these vampires based off how much I like them, which means, do I like their character? Do I like their arc? Are they hot? Hotness might play a factor. So first we have Celine from the Underworld, or Underworld. Now, she is, she's super badass, and she is also super hot. I'd rank her an 8. I'm just gonna go with it. 8 is pretty good. 8 is pretty good. Next, we're moving on to a series that I have seen the entirety of twice, unfortunately. The Vampire Diaries. Now, Damon is... see, Damon has charm. Damon has character arcs. But Damon is also a doofus. Like, he is stupid and makes terrible mistakes. He's also, like, on the more bad boy side, which makes him very attractive, but as a character, he is very obnoxiously repetitive. 7. A good 7. Yeah. Now I move on to Damon's brother, Stefan. Now, Stefan is the opposite of Damon. He is more of like a good vampire. Also hot. I mean, I think most of the vampires here will be hot. But I never really liked Stefan that much. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of hate for that. Don't come for me. Okay, he's cool. He's cool. But just personally, he's boring. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna rank him 6. Next is a classic, Bela Lugosi. Also, like, that's the actor's name. The actor Bela Lugosi played Dracula back in the 30s. He, like, left an impression on me, so just as a Dracula and as a vampire, I'd say he's a good 7. Now, speaking of Bella, we have Edward Cullen. Now, I hate Edward. I'm sorry. I'm not Team Edward, and I'm not Team Jacob. I'm Team no one. I'm not even Team Bella. Like, Edward Edward's hair is super high. Like, damn. He's also, like, super toxic and controlling and abusive. So, I don't really like him. Not as a vampire, not as a person. So I'm gonna give him a 3. 3 out of 10. Now, another main vampire from Twilight is Alice. Alice Cullen is very awesome. I actually do like her because she's actually smart and cool. She sees the future, which is pretty sick. And I think that honestly pumps her up. That boosts her up. There you go. That's the word. Boosts her up. So, I'm gonna give her a 7 out of 10 because I also like her story. Now, another vampire movie that I've seen, which is a classic, is Interview with a Vampire. So we're starting with Lestat. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I'm gonna pronounce it. So Lestat, who apparently is Tom Cruise. I could not even recognize him because he's so young. He's so young in this. Yeah, Lestat is kind of like the bad vampire. He's kind of like the villain of the story. But he can be like a bit funny at times. So I'm gonna make him like an 8 out of 10. Now the other like main vampire from Interview with a Vampire is Louis, who is played by Brad Pitt. Oh my god, he's so young. And the hair and the eyes, ooh, especially the eyes. The eyes are just like, I also love how he struggles keeping his humanity as he becomes a vampire. I'm gonna rank him like an 8, yeah. Now we move on to the children. Yes, vampire children. Now, Rudolph from The Little Vampire, another oldie. He's adorable. I love him so much. As a kid, I felt like he was my best friend. I might have even had a crush on him as a child. Cause I don't know, vampires. I loved how sweet he was. He was so nice to Kevin. Was his name Tony? That was his name. Yeah, I personally love Rudolph so much, even though he's not. He may not be a red-nosed reindeer, but he is an adorable, sweet little vampire. Who I'm going to rank. I'm gonna rank him just a 9 out of 10. I know, it's so crazy, like. Now, next we have, Ellie, I think is how you pronounce it in Swedish, from Let the Right One In. Now that is a movie. That is a dark movie. By the way, she's trans. We got this. She's probably like the only trans vampire I've ever seen. In ranking, Ellie has a special place in my heart. I feel like Ellie would be a 9. Now, last but not least, we have Count Von Count from Sesame Street. Yep. Hey, I tried to think of every single vampire I know. Alright. I loved Sesame Street as a kid, and I loved Count Von Count. A solid 7. Well, there you have it. All of the vampires I know, almost. ranked. Um, Let me know how you would rank them. Let me know if you disagree. It's okay if we disagree. It's okay. We can disagree. um, Let me know if there's any other vampires that I missed. Again, I have not seen Blade or Bram Stoker's Dracula. I'm thinking about making a werewolf version of this because I know a lot of werewolves. Have a good night, and hopefully you are not haunted by ghosts.